The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Jacksonville.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
On the ready.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Surely this guy didn't just blatantly ask me for a phone call while I'm on the phone.
Hey,
and so I tried to deflect it, and I was like, well, hold on.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. Eluding the pressure right. It's complete to Chris Conley. 23 yards the pickup there. A glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
Fournette, a first down carry. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags first down.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They go jet sweep here with Chark, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
Everybody in here is like, sorry.
General West.
Okay, me then, you're not getting a phone call.
Now on 2nd and 13, Minshew. He'll get that to DeValve, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 13-yard line.
Come on, set. 10 yards. You draw Porter. Leo.
This is Fournette. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 13-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And they do exactly what they wanted to. Opening drive, they get into the end zone. They do it on the ground.
And not only is the person lugging the ball happy, of course, because he got it into the end zone. How about the offensive linemen and receivers who are blocking for him? They have to feel great about themselves, sticking it in the end zone on a running play.
This one taken just inside the 10. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40. It's a big run that time by Henry. 52 yards. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
Now a first down run is sniffed out from the start as he'll drop him for a loss of 4. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Tannehill. He's got Smith here. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
Down. 60 outlaw. 6-6. Pull it high.
Tannehill on 3rd down. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That I'm struggling to understand a little bit. That close to the goal line, first down, run the football. If you want to throw it, throw some play action on second down.
After the sack on first down, Tannehill. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, but now it's 3rd and goal.
Recon, 152 fighter.
Now Tannehill on 3rd and goal, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. Able to pick up a dozen yards, but they needed more. 4th down.
Well, partner, nothing comes open here, so he decides to escape out of there, and he doesn't pick up a first down, but he does gain additional yardage to set up a possible field goal attempt if they decide to go that route.
They'll run. It's Henry. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive.
He's got him in, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Minshew sets to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Minshew on 1st and 10. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Buying time, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kamale Correa in there for the sack on what will be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one.
Ready? 90 wolf. Check, check. Walk 54. Walk 54. Check, 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 check. Clear.
Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4, Mike 5-4. You go night-night. Some go night-night.
Ready, ready.
Minshew throwing on 3rd down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans 16. Quick pass to the outside, caught by Conley. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. They'll go play action here with Minshew. They'll roll him out right. He'll try and run it. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. It's picked up by the Titans. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. Michael Pruitt, the big tight end, is intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Well, partner, let's talk Super Bowl. We have to. Before the year, by the way, we made predictions for the Super Bowl. You got one of the teams right. You had Kansas City and New Orleans, but you had the Saints winning. I also had the Saints there, but losing to New England. And now we get a chance to rectify things. So who's going to win the big game, partner?
Well, I think San Francisco wins 35-34. MVP, usually a quarterback. But in this case, we're going to have an upset. Middle linebacker Fred Warner is going to have 13 tackles and an interception return for a touchdown and be the upset MVP winner over Jimmy Garoppolo, because in the Super Bowl, if the quarterback does anything, he wins the award. But this time, the defense, which got them there, is going to take charge, and Fred Warner walks away. Super Bowl MVP, 49ers, Super Bowl champions.
Wow, you went above and beyond with great specifics there. I'll be a little bit more general. I'll just say that the Chiefs are going to win by a touchdown, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Kamale Correa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw it. Minshew. He'll set up the screen to Fournette.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. They go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Here's Minshew. D.D. Westbrook is intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. So 3rd and long, here's Minshew. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And incomplete, almost intercepted. Had a great shot at picking that off in the end zone. And now 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. On 4th down, Minshew. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Tremaine Brock. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, Charles, you and I have made our predictions for Super Bowl 54. Well, coming soon, the official Madden NFL 20 Super Bowl predictions. Something Madden folks do every year is predict how they think the big game is going to play out. And that prediction, with the help, by the way, from Peyton and Eli Manning, is going to be revealed on Thursday, January 30th, 9 Eastern. Go to EA.com/theprediction to check it out. And keep playing Madden to feed the machine and tell us who you think will win as well. Again, it's EA.com/theprediction. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Throwing on second and long. Tannehill. He finds Corey Davis. A pickup of 24, and that's where the play began, the 24-yard line. On first down, Tannehill sets up the screen to Lewis. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. 33 yards that time. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Tannehill. And this is going to be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A quick sidestep here, CD. The NFL doing something kind of neat for its 100th season, which wraps up with Super Bowl 54. They're inducting a 20-man class, a centennial class, into the Pro Football Hall of Fame this year. Now, a number of modern-day candidates won't be announced until the night before the Super Bowl, but 15 have already been announced, and it's a pretty good list so far. Guys like Harold Carmichael, Bobby Dillon, Alex Karras, Donnie Shell, Duke Slater, a number of others in there as well, CD.
Yeah, you're right about that, and what this does is they hope it helps ease the backlog of some of the great candidates that are out there. You know, a Max Speedy and Ed Sprinkle, people may have forgotten about, but they were tremendous during their time frame. And we did get to see, if you're watching television, coaches Bill Cowher and Jimmy Johnson receive their invitation to Canton from the president of the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And we saw those announcements live. It was so much fun, wasn't it? And the emotion that came through. And let's not forget Executive George Young, who built the New York Giants back in the day with Bill Parcells and crew to win Super Bowls. And former Commissioner Paul Tagliabue, he presided over the big growth of the league. And contributor Steve Sabol of NFL Films, who should have been in a long time ago. Without NFL Films, I don't think we have the number of fans watching the game today.
And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good, and this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. Nope. Guaranteed head.
And that's caught inside the 35. And they're going to have this all the way down deep into Tennessee territory. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Tannehill. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That second down play nets a -4.
Gotta love the catch.
Let's go, Tim.
I think you gotta love the gloves as well.
Yeah, these one-handed catches.
Because I was on the phone.
And they're fun. They become a little more ho-hum, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. And I know that it sounds like we're taking credit away from the guys, and we don't mean that at all. They really work hard on this one-handed catch thing, but I think the gloves have to be helping in a big way.
That burst good for 20 and a first down. They keep it with Henry on first down. And a good swing to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. From the 40 now on second down. Tannehill.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. They're going to go. It's Tannehill. And this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. Minshew, 1st and 10. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete.
That was a touchdown.
Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Escaping the pressure right. He'll take a shot.
That's good. That's pass interference.
And it'll be intercepted.
That's pass interference.
Picked off by the safety, Kenny McCall.
What? That shit ass, bro.
As his guys will get the football back. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry.
Wow, then they let him get some shit like that off.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one 28 yards on the ground.
Well, they put it all together on that one. Good vision, good blocking. A toss play to the left. How do you toss it?
Yeah, a toss is the underhand kind of egg toss. The pitch is kind of, if you're running the option, you pitch it end over end, correct?
Yeah, I agree
you're
totally.
The guy.
I agree totally. And in the NFL, we'll see a lot more tosses than pitches.
Let's go, Yannick Ngakoue.
Yannick Ngakoue picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And he's going to go down again. Yannick Ngakoue able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Tannehill. He's going deep for Brown. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted.
Let Timmy. Let's get it, man.
A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's 4th down. Here's Brett Kern now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is taken at the 18. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10.
You say your shit delayed, cut.
Offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Now Minshew, flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. A quick throw complete to Chark. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a 1st down as well. Fournette running out of the gun. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he will get this into the end zone.
Eat it up, baby.
Jaguar touchdown.
Way to fucking eat it, baby.
Leonard Fournette, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Lambo to add on the extra point.
What the fuck?
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point.
This shit ass,
Boy,
dude.
the tight game, how important might that turn out to be here?
I hit the middle of the fucking goal post.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
The ball comes out, and the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 3rd and long, it's Tannehill. He finds Humphries.
He caught that. Wow. That was a pick right there, dog. That's a pick.
Right around the 40-yard line.
That's a pick.
Pickup of 27, and they pick up the 1st down in the process. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Now Tannehill. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 1st down, Titans, gain of 12.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Now Lewis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Lewis. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Way to snatch him up. Way to snatch him up. Way to snatch it up. Way to fucking snatch it up. Let's secure this fucking W.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Now listen, it's a team game, we know that, but where would these guys be right now, Charles, without their defense? So they take over here following the turnover. Defense did it again, but on offense they have to feel like, hey, we need to do something.
You're exactly right. You just mentioned it. The defense did it again. They bailed them out on a number of occasions in this contest. It's time for them to repay the defense at the least. Keep the ball for a while. Give those guys a break so they can catch their breath.
Caught here by Conley. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're up. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. 11 yards there for...
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I thought he was going to pick that shit.
Second down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. On 2nd and 10, it's Minshew. Looking long for Westbrook. And this is caught inside the 5. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2.
Go now. 8, read. 54. Hey,
yeah, no, he still caught that bitch on your bum ass.
Throwing on 2nd down now, Minshew. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Now look at
that shit ass, that shit ass, that shit ass.
LaShawn Sims with the
I'm not running that shit back. And I'm finna get the pick right back.
Shy of midfield to the 45-yard
I know
line.
so, nigga.
Certainly not what he was hoping for,
so,
Charles.
nigga.
That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
I like it.
There's
I'll show
a
you
lot of
something. I'm gonna show you
knowledge to
something.
be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way.
Fuck,
And
I missed the
has
tackle.
been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of
Nigga, I was finna manually hit your ass.
Great later.
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning.
I know.
28
You gonna turn that ball over.
That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And then you have to wait. Wow. Wow. Look at that shit right there.
Second touchdown of the afternoon. As his guys
Look at that shit right there. It don't matter. I'm going to come back. I'm telling you. I'm going to come back. Watch her come back.
And they have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter.
Let's get it.
Joseph now to kick this one away.
His boy got disabled?
That's fielded in the end zone.
I seen it because he has
And he probably should have stayed in the end zone
requested
as
to
he'll
follow me.
muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. Because some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, They give him full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
A good pickup there at 22. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down. Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They face a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. They'll look to throw. And able to find Conley. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
Hey.
On the draw, this is Fournette. He's got the first down and more.
Didn't I say I was going to come back? Didn't I say I was going to come back? Didn't I say I was going to come back?
Touchdown, Jacksonville. Leonard Fournette, 54 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Then he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense.
Derrick Henry all alone. Touchdown, Titans.
That shit ass. Oh, God.
73 yards.
That shit ass, bro.
The extra point here in the final 2 minutes. Well, the hard part's done. Now they just need to split the post, tie it up, but then their defense is going to have to
like, that shit sucked.
Yeah,
how the fuck he get his takeover?
When you have momentum to go for 2
how the fuck he get his X factor?
You don't give your defense a chance at all.
Well, that's been a good game. I want to see overtime. I'm selfish.
You obviously don't have a flight to catch.
Tomorrow, a couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They need to get this around the 40 on the other side to get into field goal range. They're going to clock a decent amount of time here in a tie game. What do?
No panic situation at all. They've got to get a couple of chunk plays, pick up nice bits of yardage.
Target the sidelines?
Target the sidelines because you want to get out of bounds and make sure that clock stops. Because if the clock stays running, that makes things that much tougher for you. It can always bleed out on you.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. On the run, it's Fournette. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Go. Blue draw quarters.
Again, it's Fournette. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Fournette running right. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. To throw on 2nd and 6, Minshew. And this is going to be caught. He got it. It's a touchdown, and forget overtime. Barring a miracle, they're going to win this thing in regulation. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You dumb. You could have just kneeled the ball in the end zone, and then you would have had like 2 seconds to work with. Did I tell you I was going to fucking come back, boy? Didn't I fucking tell you I was going to come back? Didn't I tell you I was going to come back, right? The fuck, nigga, that little nigga Leonard Fournette, man. That made whole show up, baby. Show it out, baby. Nah, cause I'm finna go eat my food.
Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
First time you ain't quit. Congrats. First time you ain't quit. Oh, I remember that game. I remember that game, Tim. That 35-34 game. That was a good ass game too. Yeah. You look, you was at the 1. You threw a pick. You had scored. It was 33-34. No, I think it was one of them scores. You threw a pick, and I ran that bitch back. No bullshit. That was a good ass game. Good ass fucking game. No, I think. Wait, that was 18. Oh yeah, it was. This is a good ass game too. I'm trying to get on 2K, bro. Nighttime, you trying to get on Fortnite, car?